how's it going? Julius here. So I'm just making this video so we can make our conversation on the call a lot smoother. Hopefully this will answer most of your questions because I'm basically just going over with you what this is like, where the leads are coming from, my strategy, and go over with you some projections so you can see what this is like if we were to ever to work together. The info will be super fast, so feel free to pause the video as needed. Anyway, let's get started. So my plan is to basically just send you ready to go leads that come from my system that I already know works. Think of these leads are they're kind of like supplementary to your main source, whatever your main source is. Kind of like a multivitamin. You still gotta eat your main meal. It just helps with helps with some extra goodness, right? So to break it down even further, what I mean by my leads is that the strategy is kind of like fishing. I don't know if you've ever fished before. The more lines that you have in the water, and the more lines in the right spots in the water you have, the more fish you're gonna catch. And I'm basically just creating a separate system, a separate property, and I put them on the right, on the top of Google, whether that's ads, maps, or organic, or all three, and they all funnel to you. So if you think about it, if you have more properties in the ad space, map space, and the organic in the top spots, the more eyeballs you're gonna get. The more eyeballs, the more clicks, more quotes, more calls, and hopefully more closes, more money good, right? So I believe this is better than HomeAdvisor, because I don't know if you've ever used HomeAdvisor before or Angie's Leads, but you bid against other contractors by default because that's the way their system works. And sometimes the leads are terrible to begin with because they don't even want people calling them from the very first get-go. They're just researching, you know what I mean? Anyways, what I basically do is I go into and talk to 2 to 3 businesses per area, and I take in the best one that I connect with and that feels right. I take in one client, and then I work exclusively with them for that area. And because of the amount of work that this strains, I can only really take on 3 clients total per month. So book a call sooner rather than later because I might not even be available to work with you until the next month or even the month after that. Anyways, moving on. So just to show you that I'm not just I'm not just blowing smoke in your way. These are the calls that I've had in the last 7 days. As you can see, this is split up into my clients. But as you can see, there's Kathy, Savannah, Prescott, Evansville, Greenville, a bunch of landscaping people. And these are the calls. As you can see, some of them get picked up. Obviously, the more pickup you calls, the more chances you're gonna get, right? So that's that. I just wanted to show you that because sometimes people will pull a fast one on you, but I'm not trying to do that. And here's my system. These are the automations that I've already built for myself and for my clients to make it easier for them. I'm not gonna go through in detail with you what this is, but the bottom line is I basically just send you calls and then you close them. All this stuff just makes things easier on your end, so you have the best chances of closing jobs. And yeah, I don't know how structured your workflow is when it comes to client acquisition, but I find that, and our clients find that it helps them a lot. Anyways, let's get into the pay structure. So a caveat though, I just wanted to say this. I don't do pay per leads. I don't do commissions. When it comes to pay per lead, it sounds great on paper for me, but it's kind of like HomeAdvisor. You already know why that doesn't work because it's not how many I send you, it's how many you close, right? I can literally just put up a billboard like on your downtown, I mean your nearby, I don't know, Aldi's or Walmart, and with your number on it, and it won't mean that it would be a good lead. You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't do that. I also don't do commissions because there's no skin in the game. Meaning, the calls that I'm gonna be sending you, they're gonna be second priority once your life gets busy, and I know that. Whether that's emergency or you're just getting too many calls or whatever, that's just how it goes, right? Because you don't lose anything. So there's no incentive for me to send it to you, because I don't know if you're even gonna close them, because it is costing me money. You know what I mean? The way I think about it, it's kind of like dating. The idea is you commit to me, I commit to you, whether we both make money or you cancel. It's easy as that, right? And simple as that. Alright, so let me zoom out here real quick. Let me show you what I do now. So what I do now is that, okay, let me walk you through, guys. I know there's a bunch of stuff here, but this is just basically a calculator of how much value I'm going to be bringing you when it comes to per customer people that I send, right? I assume it's about $8,000 when they do an installation and design, and that's on the low end, where I know that it could be much higher than that depending on the project and depending on, of course, how big the project is. And I can confidently say I can get you at least 6 solid leads, and these are people warm body on the call, at least 6 per month. And I've seen it around at 20 and even 15, on average 15, but I'm lowballing it because I want to make this as conservative as possible. And I know the margin's at 35%. Of course, it depends on how big, if the jobs are big also. And of course, these are Google ad leads, so they're much easier to close because they're not calling multiple people. As long as you're following up with them, they close significantly more and easier than HomeAdvisor and Angie's Leads or anywhere else. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever used Facebook ads either, but anyways, so these are my assumptions, and that looks like it's about 1 or 2 new customers per month, and that shouldn't be too hard of a gap. I don't think that's too hard, but let's say I do give you about 15. Would you guys be able to handle at least 4 or maybe even 5 new customers of design and install per month? If the answer is no, then we might not be a good fit together. Yeah, anyway, so here are my assumptions. This is what it looks like when it comes to the revenue, and revenue per year and revenue per month if we were to extrapolate, right? And this is what it looks like, profits per month back into your pocket. And that's the assumptions with these numbers. Anyways, so I'll fill in the rest of this during our call, because I want to just show you what it looks like if I were to extrapolate the numbers that I've been getting from our clients. Hopefully that this is making sense. If not, I mean, let me know. Anyways, so the way I do things now is that I make things, I do a conservative one-time pay per program. And yes, you can do like a payment plan if you want. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by, at the worst case scenario, that's why I'm doing conservative numbers. This means it will still make sense. Like, for example, if I have the lowest number of closes and inquiries that I can get you, and you're still profitable, then it will make sense, especially during the winter. So during the winter, please don't ask for a discount, because during the summer, on the flip side, and you're crushing it, more leads are coming in, I won't be knocking at your door and asking for more money. Hopefully that's fair. Also, if you do pay in full, you will receive a club a baby seal guarantee. And what that means is, if you're not willing to club a baby seal to stay in the program, I will work with you until you do, for free, as long as you put in the work on trying to close the jobs that I'm sending you. Is that fair? That's a guarantee. Also, I know the name sounds silly, but the intentions are super serious, because I know I will make you money, and that's a fact. That's a guarantee. Anyways, that's my goal. I want to at least make you 2 times the amount of investment that you put in me at the most conservative level. Kind of like a machine that you put in $1, you crank it a little bit, you wait a little bit, and then out comes out $2, $3, or $4. Wouldn't you want to put in $1 in that machine all day, every day? I mean, I know I would. Anyways, because I know at the end of the day, you just don't want to make a mistake, and that usually means you don't want to lose money, and that's okay. That's what business is, right? To mitigate risk. For me to run a business, I can't keep chasing my next client, so I need to keep them happy. How do I make them happy? Make them money far in excess in what you pay me. I believe in fundamentals of capitalism, and that's when one party pays and the other provides, but both says thank you. Kind of just like a mutually beneficial symbiotic relationship. Oh, I put a photo of a bee here. Kind of like a symbiotic relationship where we're both benefiting from each other's presence. I give you honey, you give me the ability to pollinate other flowers. Anyways, hopefully that's making sense. That's it for now, and I am looking forward to our call. Talk to you guys soon. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.